Rock County reporter Valina Jones spoke to students in Beloit who are planning to pay close attention to what the president has to say. Valina?
That's right, Eric. Well, students at McNeil Middle School in Beloit may be young, but they're in tune to what's going on around our country. I sat down with some of them today and asked them what they want to see from President Obama's State of the Union address, and their answers might surprise you.
You're not allowed to vote right now, but you have influence.
In Maggie Story's 8th grade classroom, it's all about thinking towards the future.
They're starting to form their own opinions, starting to develop their own views.
Creating their own views outside the classroom, Story is encouraging her students to think about what kind of country they want to live in.
Why is it important? Why is it not important? Why is it important that we're an informed society?
It's those questions students like Drake Herbst are looking to answer, starting with funding for education.
Lowering the amount for college and stuff, like the amount to pay, so it would be easier for some kids to get into college.
5 years away from being able to vote, students also want answers on gun control and ISIS.
I think that I should be able to walk to like the grocery store or something without having to be afraid.
They always talking about ISIS, but they never do anything.
And ways to reduce the national debt.
If the government puts money into stupid things, then we're going to lose money here, and then we're going to be even more in debt.
And when asked what the next generation wants to see in President Obama's final State of the Union address,
I want to see him make a difference. I feel like if he's supportive, I feel like if everyone after him is supportive and like not criticizing and smashing down hopes and dreams, it's like I feel like maybe I can really reach my goal.
Now, Eric, I was really amazed at how in tune these students are to what's going on around the country and that they have serious concerns about where we're heading. Now, Story, the teacher of that 8th grade history class, says she's not requiring students to watch the State of the Union address, but she will be addressing it in class in the coming weeks.
I agree. Very impressive young people, and it all impacts them down the road. Good story, Valina. Thank you.